Hey there, it's day 34 of our 40 days of intimacy with God. And today we're looking at Psalm 139. I've got to tell you, this is one of my most favourite passages of scripture. It's a psalm I regularly go back to. I can't say I know it by heart, but I know it very well and I read it very often. And the thing I found about this particular psalm is, for me, it's a prayer. And as we think about our intimacy with God, it is such a conversation and a prayer to God that relates to intimacy. It just is all about God knowing us so well, God being involved in our life from even before we were born, and we're not able to escape God's presence. And so I think this is a real great psalm for our time together, and in thinking about that intimacy. But I also want to give a warning, and I mean it really seriously. It's going to sound like I'm being melodramatic, but I think it's a dangerous psalm to read, especially the end of it, because this psalm concludes with an ask of God that says, would you search me? Would you search me and know me and reveal to me things that aren't right in me? And I know for me, the more I've read this psalm, the more I've prayed it, the more God has answered that prayer. The more he searches me, the more he reveals to me, the more he points out things in my thinking, in my character, in who I am, that don't bring him glory. And this ask that you'd lead me in the way everlasting sounds wonderful, but in actual fact, it's quite transformational. God interrupts our life and turns our life upside down. And so I encourage you to read it, but it has a health warning. And so take it seriously, read it. And I encourage you not just to read this for this day, but make it one of those go-to places that you come back to on a regular basis. And I have found, and so I believe for you too, if you pray this prayer and come back to it every now and again, every month or so, and just keep coming back here, the more you read it, the more you discover that this is true, that God has been doing this in my life, that he's been searching me and he knows me and he knows everything about me and I can't escape him and he invades my life. And then I ask him again, search me, oh God. And then I come back here in a couple of months' time and I discover he's doing that and I ask more. And it's just like working into our lives. It's a great psalm. I pray it really blesses you like it's blessed me.